శ్రీ గురుభ్యో నమః. చేబ్రోలు ఇంజనీరింగ్ కాలేజ్, JNTUK. As per JNTUK syllabus, R19 final year ECE. Satellite communications, lecture number 40, unit number 4, June 16th, Department of ECE. So in previous sessions, we calculated burst time. So for a specific case of digital speech signals, by using serial transmission, which is at a rate RSP. So the number of speech channels, for example, if the number of speech channels are small n, so for the specific case of digitalization channels, so generally in serial transmission for the specific satellite communication, so we use the time delay. So generally this time delay may be available for the each earth station. So how to calculate the time delay, which is equals to the frame time minus capital N into Tg plus Tpre divided by N, as we saw in previous example. So in this session, we are going to learn calculating the earth station throughput with TDMA concept. So how to calculate the throughput value, and similarly burst, preamble, unique word, guard times, synchronization, and transmitted power. So if we completed these four concepts, so this TDMA answer completed. So before going to the knowledge regarding throughput calculation from our previous earlier sessions, just recall about structure of traffic data burst. So in that structure of traffic data burst, as we know that the main intention of this TDMA is number one is preamble and number two is traffic bit synchronization. And also these traffic bits are revenue producing portion of each frame and a preamble reference burst presented in the overhead. So based upon that knowledge, so we have to know throughput. So as per the definition of throughput, so what is the throughput means? The rate at which traffic bits are received at the station. Throughput means the rate at very short answer define throughput. So in unit number 4, so throughput means the rate at which traffic bits are received at an earth station. So that is the meaning for throughput. For example, in our data frames, the significance of throughput is, for example, there is no preamble bit, no header bit, or no guard time. So by using this TDMA frame concept, So this throughput is required at each earth station in a TDMA network, and that should be equal to transmit bitrate divided by number of earth stations. So that's why the throughput may also helps for calculation purpose like this thing, but transmitted bitrate. So in the numerator we have transmitted bitrate, and in the denominator we have number of earth stations. And this is the maximum possible rate at which traffic data can be received by the earth station. And by using this throughput, we have to estimate the traffic data which has attains maximum value by the TDMA earth station. Because time for traffic transmission is lost to overhead, throughput is always less than maximum possible rate. Yes or no? What is the throughput? How much data bit, the traffic bits, the rate at which traffic bits are received at an earth station. So that is the maximum possibility rate. So why? Because this time for the traffic transmission is lost to overhead. So throughput, which is always less than the maximum possible rate for this case. So at this situation, the satellite engineer is able to determine the throughput for one of n receiving earth stations. So under satellite communication, we have a lot of earth stations. For example, capital N is the count for receiving the earth station. So we have to determine the throughput for one count, one number of among n number of earth stations in a particular TDMA frame that should be shared by equally by capital N number of earth stations. Then what is the possibility of transmitting the bit rate? Yes, that number of multiplications multiplied by the bit rate. So that is called here RB, which is the bit rate. RB, bit per seconds. So in this way, throughput is easily understood by the earth stations. So how to calculate the maximum possible bit rate? How to calculate maximum possible bit rate at any one earth station? So we have capital N number of earth stations. Suppose somebody say, what is the possible bit rate out of n number of earth stations for a given specific earth station? Then what is the solution? Total transmission bitrate. RB is the total transmission bitrate. So that is the total bitrate. RB is the total bitrate. So RB divided by capital N is the number of stations, number of transponders. So in this way, the maximum possible bitrate. In this way, maximum possible bitrate is to be evaluated, and also this throughput is very useful value for checking the calculations for the TDMA frame, which are be possible to attain this guard time, preamble time, and similarly burst time. So such type of parameters, this throughput is the possible framework. So in this slide, so we have some empirical relations. For example, for digital speech channels using serial transmission at a rate RSP, so the number of speech channels are small n, so that can be transmitted in a TDMA frame and shared by capital N number of earth stations. So there is a possibility for calculations of duration of the frame. So what is the duration of each frame? That should be represented by the term T frame. That is the duration. And similarly, TG God time, TPRE preamble time, both are in seconds. And the transmitted bit rate of this TDMA is RB. Clear? So the time TD, what is the time TD equal to availability in each station burst for transmission of the data bits. For example, we have earth station in our monitoring status. So in that particular status, what is the God time? So that is the TD. So TD is available in each earth station. So therefore, so TD is for each burst station and a transmission of the data bits. So that is here TD. So what is the empirical formula TD? So TD equals to T frame minus capital N multiplied by TG plus TPRE whole term divided by capital N. First step, take snapshot. For example, the number of frames transmitted in each second, which is equals to capital M. So we have designated as capital M. So that M indicates number of frames. How to calculate the for each second? So you have to divide the time factor. That is the frame time. So the reciprocal of frame, T frame, that equals to second step. M equals to 1 divided by T frame. 1 divided by T frame. Capital M equals to 1 by T frame. So in 1 second, total number of bits CB transmitted by each earth station. So how to calculate? How to calculate TD and this M, and we have transmitted bit rate na RB. So we have to multiply all this one. So we have to estimate the total number of bits which are transmitted by the earth station for 1 second. Clear? So this frame multiplied by RB and TD. So that equals to third step. So what is the TD here? T frame minus N TG plus TPRE. So here I will show. So this is the TD term. Clear? That is the TD term. T frame minus capital N multiplied by TG plus TPRE whole term divided by capital N and multiplied by the frame rate capital M. And what is the RB here? Transmitted bit rate RB. So in this way, we have to calculate the total number of bits by the transmission by the each earth station for a given 1 second. Clear? Next. So each digital, suppose you have to calculate the traffic. Suppose you have to calculate this type of traffic. So the traffic data transmitted by each earth station. What is the traffic data that has packets which is designated by the individual RTC? Therefore, in simple way, each digital speech channel requires continuous bitrate of RSP. So therefore, number of speech signals that can be carried by the earth station. Suppose if you have to calculate number of earth stations, 1 second. So suppose if you want to calculate number of packets that can be carried by the each earth station. Why? Because we are under TDMA concept now. Suppose by the earth station, we have to estimate or we have to calculate for our problems. We have to identify the number of packets that can be carried by the each earth stations. Why? Because it is the similar way, simple way to estimate the efficiency of the TDMA in further analysis. So how to calculate the number of packets that will be produced by the each earth station? Just divide the previous term CB divided by total data rate for each packet, that equal to RTC. So denominator it RTC. So what are the units for denominator? 409. What are the units for denominator? Very good. Bit per second, BPS. BPS. That is the RTC, BPS. So that small n equals to numerator CB divided by RTC. That is the denominator term. Clear? And so in this way, the simple analytical equations are be built to calculate the TDMA throughput values. Next. So in this slide, TDMA on your fixed station network, how to implement in a fixed station network, that I will explain in this slide. So now how to calculate the TDMA in a fixed station network. So take snapshot and store for reading purpose. So TDMA in a fixed station network. So we have to evaluate the efficiency first. For example, in this statement, they mentioned 5 earth stations. So these earth stations are sharing the single transponder. So the frame duration is they given as 2 millisecond, and the time per for each station, the allotted time equals to 20 microseconds, and a guard band equal to 5 microseconds, which are used between the burst, and the implemented scheme equals to QPSK at a rate of 30 bits per seconds. Clear? So now we have to calculate 256 kbps channels. So channel rate they mentioned 256 kbps, that each TDMA earth station can transmit. So assuming the each station encoded with the rate of 3/4 FEC coding. So what is the efficiency of TDMA and the maximum number of channels that could be sent when transmission is a continuous stream of data bits with no time lost in overhead or go times? So in the frame length, if the frame length is increased to 20 millisecond, so what is the TDMA system efficiency? So it is the one of the previous JNTUK question paper problem. So in the satellite communication, problem may will be occurred like paragraph and statemental wise problem. Just don't fear regarding problem. Just to read the problem and identify the unit number and identify the concept and what are the required steps we have to implement to get the proper solution in quick manner. So we have only 3 hours of duration. So we have to meet the O-grid. So now how to get the solution? So first you have to calculate the respective TD. So from this data, how to calculate a TD? So what is the first step I required here? So TD equals to 2000. So 2000 minus 5 multiplied by, so what is the bit rate here? 5 plus 20 divided by 5. So, what is the value here? So which is 375 microseconds. Clear? That is the first step. First calculate the TD. Now what is the next step? The capacity of each earth station we have to calculate. Clear? What is the next we have to calculate the capacity of each earth station. So what is the next step? How to solve? So CB. So CB equals to 375. So 375 multiplied by 60 multiplied by, what is the bit rate here? So 10 power 6 divided by 2000. So you have to solve 11.25. So 11.25 is the another answer. Suppose so the number of 64 kbps digital speech channels that can be carried by one earth station. So how to solve? So small n equals to, so 11 11 11 250 0 0 0. So 11 250 000 divided by, what is the value? 64,000. So what we get? So in our calculators, so I solved 175. So this is the small n. So now how to solve this efficiency? So how to solve the efficiency? So which is 100% multiplied by the past answer 11.25 divided by 12. So that equals to 93.75. Clear? So efficiency equals to 100% multiplied by 11.25 divided by 12. So 93.75. So in this way, we have to solve this type of problems. Next, God times. So next subtitle in our TDMA, God times. So dear listeners, up to now మనం TDMA ఫ్రేమ్ స్ట్రక్చర్ అనాలిసిస్ చేసాము. బిట్స్, సింబల్స్, ఛానల్స్ వాటి యొక్క డెఫినేషన్స్ని అండర్స్టాండ్ చేసుకున్నాము. ఫ్రేమ్ స్ట్రక్చర్ మీద మనకు ఒక అవగాహన అనేది ఏర్పడింది. సో ఫిక్స్డ్ స్టేషన్ నెట్వర్క్ మీద ఒక ప్రాబ్లం కూడా మనం సాల్వ్ చేసుకున్నాము. హౌ టు ఎవాల్యుయేట్ క్యాలిక్యులేషన్. నెక్స్ట్ గాడ్ టైమ్. సో ఇట్స్ a brief answer, God time. So we have no God space. Similarly here, God time. So God time must be provided between the burst from each earth station so that collisions are avoided. So in our previous literature like CAO and CN, we have various algorithmic explanations: collision avoidance, collision detection. Said there in the networks, you are familiar about this word God space, God time. So this is the small minute time we have to implement from each packet, each frame to another frame in a TDMA structure, just to avoid the collisions which are happening during the earth station status. So short answer, define God time. So this time is provided between burst from each earth station so that collisions are avoided. So what is the significance by applying this God time? What is the significance by applying this God time? The significance statement equals to each station must transmit their burst at precisely the correct instant so that each burst arrives at the satellite in the correct position within the TDMA frame. So that is the importance. So the significance of this God time plays important role. For each stations must transmit their burst at the precise the correct instant so that each burst arrives at the satellite in the correct position within the TDMA frame. So that is why regular God time is implemented in the TDMA frame structure. And another second point here, this requires burst transmission time to microsecond accuracy and tracking of the position of the burst within the TDMA frame by the transmitting earth station. Why? Because under one transponder, we have several capital N number of earth stations. So therefore, this is required to place burst transmission time for accuracy to track the number of earth stations that are available. So in general, regular practical knowledge, the earth stations, if we have to if we have to put large long guard space, guard time, it is a possibility for avoiding of collisions. So therefore, we have to implement the waste time that is used for sending the traffic data. So generally long time, long guard time is preferably good for analysis. So therefore we have to implement the guard time. So in regular analysis, so the typical guard time in high speed satellite link approximately practical 1 to 5 microsecond. So these are the ideal reading for the guard time. So the transmission time between an earth station and a GEO satellite, which is approximately 120 milliseconds. So if a 2 millisecond frame is used, so then how many burst? 2 into 60, approximately 60 burst in transit between the Earth station and the satellite in a prescribed time format. Clear? So why? Because the burst must arrive at the correct time to meet the burst that arrive from another Earth station. So therefore, if the satellite range from Earth station increases by 300 meter due to the eccentricity of or inclination of geo satellite orbit, so the transmission delay should be increased by 1 microsecond. So for each 300 meter increment, so this transmission delay with respect to Earth station increased by 1 microsecond. So therefore, Earth stations must monitor the guard time before and after the burst, and to ensure that transmission timing factor is properly maintained, correct or not. So therefore, in LEO satellite networks, so this TDMA range to the satellite is changing continuously, and larger guard times may be required for this satellite communication applications. So by this analysis, in this today's session, we discussed how to calculate the Earth station TDMA frame, and what is the requirements for the guard time, and what are the various guard time specifications which are be included in satellite communications. So this is the time to wind up the session. So thank you for all participants for your so thank you for everyone. So this is the today's session. So subscribe YouTube channel, give your valuable likes on this video lecture. Thank you for everyone.